Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. After the last episode, there was a little discussion in the comments about Josip's antics and what he does and why he's doing the things that he's doing. And I think that is very crucial to understanding the character that we have here. He has these great wants, these great needs, and he cannot seem to be able to fulfill them. He wants love, but he does not know what that even is. He wants more, yet he's full of splendor. He has everything at his hand. And that's his crucial conflict, I think. This man who will never feel fulfilled, will never arrive at a point where he would feel content, where he would feel that he has achieved what he wanted to achieve. Even, and should that be the case, were he to reunite both Croatia and Serbia into one kingdom. That may be a step on the way. And maybe at this point we could think about playing him differently. Maybe even after this campaign, because right now what we're doing is we're conquering the rest of the Duchy of Duklja. And that is obviously down here. And we've had these two massive fights, very different from each other. One where there was a smaller scale army awaiting us here in Trpimirović. And we've just waltzed in from the north. And they were defending. It was a small scale army. It was like only, I don't know, what was it? Like 200, 400 guys. And we had real problems with that because they were defending. And defending in the hills, defending where there is an actual fortress is not easy. So that didn't work out that well. And Josip, who was a frontline commander at that point in time, so he would have been part of the vanguard, that middle train that rushed straight into the enemy. And he suffered from that, as we do see. He is not only wounded, he's severely injured. Like he took a beating in that fight, and with even someone who threw himself in front of him. I still kind of have to backtrack who that was. It said Thomasin. Maybe I have to look back at the footage and see exactly who that was, because I've looked it up and I did not find someone immediately. Anyway, so he was injured, greatly injured in that battle. And that showed him definitely that he is not immortal. He's not invincible. He can die. He can be cut down like any other man in a fight. And for the second battle, that is just over. And we see here the forces of the Byzantines retreating. That was different. They were then in the defensive position. And only then did Josip decide to, okay, I need to take a step back. I can't be in the front line if I'm hobbling and bleeding from several wounds. I have to be in the rear and instead direct everyone else, which he was apparently quite good at. As we do see, his marshal is not that great, but he does have good people around him, like people that can direct him, like George, for example. And yeah, that was one. Quite monumental, actually, because until then I doubted that we could take on the full army of the Byzantines, especially with their Kataphractoi, and also their Varangian veterans. Like, the only thing that we really have are the armored footmen. And, of course, we still have those mercenaries. That probably helped here as well. That being said, we won, and that's the important thing to take away from the whole thing. But I think that did something to Josip. This experience of not being invincible. That for all the things that he wants in life, he does have to take care of himself, even if he is reckless sometimes. Or his bravery leads him to rash decisions. Right. There's this option, actually, that I just thought about, and that is to change the archetype. Shed the skin of my public persona and become something new. Well, I don't think in this case that would be something that's directed, like something that he consciously does, but rather what his experiences are doing to him. Like we had the the kind of humiliation, right, from his attempts at wooing a woman who just flat out told him that she was not interested in being an adulterer, basically. And now that experience here of being beaten in battle, that might make him, not maybe question himself, but rather subconsciously changing him in a way. So maybe that is something that we could do. Maybe not now, maybe after the war is over. That is just a re-roll in that case, right? So what we do here is, once we click that, I think we pay 50 gold and I think 750 prestige, so it's not a lightly, nothing lightly done. And that would change this one here, this aspect. That's from the Immersive Personalities mod. And then we would see where this led to. And I think I will do it after the war. So let's look forward to that. Anyway, for now, we are still here in this town of Travonia. And we will go back to Trpimirović. Oh wait, no, that was... Travonia is the whole Turma, or the Županija that we want to make out of it. And that was Risan down here. Okay. So we go back to Trpimirović. And we will besiege that. Then it will be, well, straightforward besieging. And I hope by that time, well, they won't have recovered to the degree where they can challenge us. And then we will see, obviously, we will get our allies that will come to help us. It should be fine. It should be, really. Yeah. Look, I think I'm not going to do anything else here right now. Because we are in the middle of a war. Let's take that seriously. So maybe let's just go and continue from here. Right. Josip is one of those characters that I find difficult to play myself, because I'm not like Josip. I'm more of a risk-averse person, actually. I guess that shines through in my playing every now and then. Okay, that's even better. That's very fast. Okay, 4 months. Yeah, I guess that's the one good thing of our small army, is that we invested in mangonels. Which comes at a cost, right? Because we only have these 2 spots, and if we had, I don't know, 4 more strike cavalry or something like that, we would be much better off in battle. Okay, so we have a scheme at court. Someone is plotting against my courtier Domaslava, and she is a Trpimirović. She's, of course, the sister of Kastimir, who is starting to be a pain in the back. Okay. Oh yeah. She is rivals with Matiyahu ben David, who was adopted by Benjamin, whom we elevated last time. Alright. I guess we know who's behind this. Probably not going anywhere, though. Shouldn't it show up here? I think I saw that before in another game of mine. I was like, okay, why do I not see current schemes? Maybe that's a mod conflict somewhere. Oh, I'm over the main limit anyway. 6 of 5. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. We got Sini last time, right? Didn't we? Alright, there's this thing where can't... That's really annoying. Because why wouldn't I be able to do this? I'm not sure what they're trying to emulate here, but administrative systems are really about putting people in office. So why can't I do that? I would like to put someone else in here. But I guess we will grant that to someone. Now, the interesting question is, do we do that for a a local Dalmatian noble or a Croatian noble. Sini, of course, is majority Dalmatian. I think we will go for Dalmatian this time. Have more Dalmatians on this like lower tier level where the Župans would still be Croatian, but that is rather like giving the Dalmatian populace some way of participation. Vitauer of Sini, Vitauer Blanca. There you go. Loyal and meager. Good for him. But he is apparently a mastermind philosopher and herbalist. I can't have him as a personal physician. I don't need that anyway. Oh yeah, we do need a seneschal. Well, that is something that we need. And I guess Sophia would do the job nicely. Yeah, like I said before, there's like two people really I want to have in that position. It's either we go for we want to manage domain and therefore control growth and so on. And in that position, I would rather have a man, right? That would be the thing that a seneschal as a man would do. But currently, this is more about handle the estates, organizing court. These are the options I usually use. And that would be befitting for a noblewoman as well. Now, she is a nun. In that context, I would say she's probably an abbess, right? That would be her profession here. Yeah, but this could be a title that she's still doing. So that's fine for me. By the way, do I need any of the others here? I was looking at these and not sure. I guess we could have a court jester at some point. Oh, court jester is another one of these that's very difficult to actually give to someone. Because, historically that would be very much reserved to people outside of society at large, right? Like very special position where someone that otherwise would not have no means of participation in society would get a rather prominent position, right? We all know the famous painter Velázquez and the Las Meninas, the very, very famous paintings, one of my favorite paintings of all time. And there you see the not the jesters, of course, but the court dwarfs, right? They were present at court, and they were part of the family, really, right? There was no like looking down upon them. They were very much part of the family, so they were very prominently displayed in that picture as well, where it shows the royal family. Anyways, I'm rambling already. Right. Let's get back into business. Okay, they're doing that. That's good. Good for them. Oh, all right. Okay, so what are they doing? They are besieging up here. It takes them 8 months. Now the question is, do we see confrontation? Well, I would if they followed us. that would be the thing here. If they followed us, I think we have a great shot at beating them again. There we go. I mean, we all know that it's in... oh, wow. It says we should win this decisively. Are they coming with us, though? Ah. Well, it says severely injured here, but I lost the trait ill. So that's at least something we got rid of. No longer ill. Great. So, are they coming with us? The days spent marching through Tervunia have been long, and it isn't always friendly camaraderie between the soldiers. Tensions often run high. Tonight, however, as I relax by the fire, I'm joined by Wolfiof, and the talk comes easy. He regales me with amusing tales, setting my heart at ease, and by the time the flames grow dim, I almost forget entirely where I am. With a wink, I can tell that Wolfiof was well aware of my state of mind, and deliberately spent his evening entertaining me. A fine man there, I'd say. Oh, look at him, Wolfiof. Good man. Our court poet. I guess he recited some of his newest poetry. Yeah, he's a hard-headed. often loses track of details mid-thought, his attention slipping to whatever drifts by next. I kind of like this. This obviously is the mod, I forget the name now, that redoes these traits and make them a bit more personal. And instead of just saying, okay, that person is dumb, we now get a clearer description, and especially for role-playing, that's way better. Right, so he's not a dumb person, is Wolfiev. He is just someone who's a bit scatterbrained, maybe. But I guess, in a way, like when he does his poetry, maybe that's his focus. That's why he can focus and really like do his thing. Maybe he has like ADHD. Maybe that is just a kind of description of ADHD in the Middle Ages. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I guess in that scenario here, where he's wounded and he still feels the rush, obviously, of having won that battle here, but he also feels the cuts and the still bleeding and so on. So yeah, I think he likes that. Right. Oh, it takes ages, right? Nah, he's going back. Okay. Oh, and there we go. For her life is my life and our life to be the beautiful start to a family tree. What's that? Okay. Oh, it's a poetry about romance. Hey, that's Wolfiev. Yeah, talking about Josip's desires, unfulfilled desires that he has in that department. Okay. Question is now, do we still do this? This is misleading. I think this is always totally misleading. Doesn't accurately describe what's going to happen once we get in there. Still has his Kataphragtoi. We might be badly beaten in that one, right? And again, we are defending in that case because this fortress belongs to us, this castle. So with defensive building, we have the better army commander, obviously. More commander. Oh, yeah, right. Better army commander because... Well, that's him now. Yeah, he's not great. And that really is a rough terrain expert, so he's getting some advantage where he is. I am not that. I also don't have people here, left and right to me, who can help me with that, but he's an aggressive attacker. He's reckless. I have defender. Always think I shouldn't be overthinking this when my character wouldn't, right? But that being said, he does know that he's not invincible. We just figured that out. I guess there's nothing really that would keep him from trying to seek this confrontation again. Alright, okay. So the time has come to revise the royal budget. Ban Ugra stands before me, brow furrowed, ledger in hand. A small army of aides trails behind him, burdened with scrolls, tomes, and fiscal notes. Highness, we must go over our expenses and prepare a new budget for the treasury. I fear the matter cannot wait. Our current income greatly exceeds our expenses. I think we're doing well. Yeah, by the way, one of the fluctuations here is actually tied to him gaining stress. I totally forgot about that. And which is actually why I don't know, I should keep him stressed. He likes that. He likes being on his toes. There we go. Monthly income per stress level plus 10%. I think that's what the what's that like spike here about. Okay. Alright, okay. He wants to go for more military budget. I guess in the current scenario that makes sense. Dreading to see where that leads when it comes to our expenses. But yeah, I guess we can do that for a while. Right. There we go. Jesus Christ. There we go. It has been such exhausting work of late. It's as though I don't have a single courtier who can wipe their ass without my express and detailed instruction. In the middle of planning a small jaunt to test my skill with arms against a worthy opponent, a servant comes rushing up to me, babbling about some trivial catastrophe. Oh, actually able to get the athletic trait. I think it does befit him. Seeking some physical exercise. Which also means that we're not getting the nice bonus anymore, but yeah, what the heck. Oh, there we are. Jesus Christ. And what's that now? Why is it not going away? Huh? Okay. Well, I guess that happened. Okay, I guess I should be stressed. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, so we are still doing this, right? If we lose this, of course we can lose this, but it would not be the end of things, I guess. How about him? Still severely injured. But I guess we are still a... option is not even here anymore. No, there. Become frontline commander. No, we couldn't be a strategic commander. Alright, let's dive right in. Let's see confrontation once more. There we go. The advantage is on our side. But as you do see, this is a close call again. Meanwhile, Dominica is growing up. Yeah, this is looking good. Doing it again. Just dreading to see if any of our knights die or something like that. But apparently none of that happened. And another beating. The victory at Rashka. Great stuff. Okay, they're down to 950. And of course, now that I was doing the battle, they were coming for me and then... I hate the AI. Why can't it be a bit more clever? Why? I do not write these scripts for Paradox, obviously, and I couldn't do it in a way that they can. But I do think it would not be that difficult, right? Have a kind of if-else structure that says, okay, if the battle is already won, then don't bother moving. All right, okay, we will go here. Since they are resuming... Alright, he's going onto the sea. That's actually good for us, because he might come back just like that. I mean, taught a lesson. Oh, yeah, we're still trying to learn German. No, he doesn't need a reward for that. He's already earning nicely. Alright, okay, contract is expiring. In 12 months, though. That's still some time away. I would actually have to see if I extend that contract, because obviously they've suffered a little. And don't know if they're still worth the coin. Why are there two criminals that I could... Oh, there we go. Little Reingard here has taught us the ways of the German language. Guten Tag. That's what we say to people now whenever we meet them. Oh, that was the scheme. That was not a murder scheme. I see. Returning to my quarters in Split when I spot my courtier Domaslava and Korigaila, the son of High Chieftain Sven Tarigas of Lithuania. For what? What is he doing down here? As soon as Domaslava spots me, she becomes relieved. Thank God you arrived, she muttered. I don't think I could have taken another minute of this. Korigaila tried to pass the whole thing off as simply a misunderstanding, but I don't believe it was. Either way, it seems unlikely any plans he had for Domaslava will come to fruition now. Alright. What's the thing that I got? Radovan's ornate dagger. Oh, did I miss something? Count Radovan Craiova. Alright, okay. Ah. I guess he was in that battle and then we took away his little dagger thing. Okay. I guess we did that. Radovan's ornate dagger. Don't know what to do with that, really. You have so many things. Okay. By the way, what criminals could be pardoned here? Svetlana I know about. What about her? Dubravka Bribas. Alright, okay. Fornicator. Well, that's inside of Ura's realm, so I'm not really concerned. I'll just keep it there. Yeah. I guess I could issue a pardon, but then again, like, why would I? That's why I don't feel that that's my concern, really. And we do see that this is not over. Very soon. And now they're coming back. Damn it, when we're just about to finish this here. And obviously I would want to battle them again when they're having their disembarkation minus. But also, like, they are only 2 days away. But then again, like, if I left for there now, how long would it take me anyway? 27 days left. Split of besiegers. That's quite a lot of them, though. No, what I would do is... Okay, let's merge the armies once more. Split off just some of the levies. Maybe even all of them, because they're not doing much for us anyway. What was that? I need about, like, 400, was it? Yeah, they can still do it with 400. So let's do that. Let's try to apprehend them. It can be there in time. Yeah, and let's hope they... Yes, okay, they okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, he's fast. Yeah, okay. That's that bonus gone. Okay. Let's wait there for a moment. Then let's wait until this is done. Because he's going to... Yeah. There we go. I hope they're coming with me. Now. No. I guess we're not... so we're still defending here. Good stuff. Okay. I guess it would be... They're trying to slip away whenever they can. But I guess they're not going to. Okay. Now this is about Juliana and him. Who would have thought that when Juliana first began our relationship, we would still be together so many years later? Yeah. It's not that many years, I think. Not I, and it was I who made it clear that I didn't consider our affair to be a serious one, yet we are still together. And while it's true that some of the sparkle has gone out of the ardor, I can't deny that I still hold a great deal of affection for her. If I want this to continue, however, I might have to start putting in far more effort. Might have to consider the idea that maybe our relationship is going somewhere after all. Yet, do I want that? Yeah, that's a big question. That's a very big question. And I'm looking for a die. There we go. I think I'll roll for that one. So 1 to 3 is the first one, 4 to 6 is the other one. That will just like decide like how he feels about this finally. It's a 5. So he's like, no, it is what it is. For him, again, this was never really for love. That was more one of his wants. Right, we will apprehend them. Yeah, and that should be like even more decisive now, I hope. There we go. Would be great if we were able to actually capture him. There we go. Another victory. At 54%, we're not even up here where we could be at plus 50, I think would be the maximum. Okay. Oh, we do get the accumulated victory points now. I guess we could just continue. There we go. Apparently, Albero took that from us. Boo. Oh yeah, we don't want to keep children in the dungeons. No. Why do we do that? Count Radovan. Alright, yeah, okay, we can actually... although I guess we do that after the war, because he could be re-recruited to the army. I don't want that. Yeah, can be ransomed. Oh yeah, okay, at some point we need to do something about this, obviously. But we are all just... waiting for him to grow up, basically. And then this will be much easier. Now we can learn another language. Maybe East Slavonic? Tying ourselves a little to our cousins in the East. Need to put something in the treasury at some point. Well, I guess we have to run back and forth a lot now, but because he will go there and then we come back. This will be our thing now for a while. All right. My daughter has come of age. Oh, she's become a brilliant strategist even. And of course we know that she... There we are. My daughter's training has come to an end, and it appears Claudia has done roughly as well as those who believe a Catholic woman should never be allowed to take up a sword assumed she would do. Claudia is both frustrated and dejected by her failure to excel, and though she still has the benefit of her education, I doubt she'll be taking part in battles or duels anytime soon. I see. So that apparently did not go the way she thought it was. She was also humbled at some point by one of our decisions. I see. Brilliant strategist anyway. Yeah. But it's a nice explanation, right? This is not like a bromance tale or whatever where good things always happen, but rather you set out to do something. Maybe she's a bit like her father in that case, right? In that sense. Like wanting to achieve something, wanting something very badly, but then also... yeah, for one reason or another, not excelling at it. 9 months. Okay, that one doesn't go that fast. Yeah, I need to put some stuff in here. It gives me stress. Well, that's alright actually, right? We can get some stress, that's fine. Okay, look who's coming back. No, I shouldn't do that. Okay. Without him, we are but hollow shells, each of us a little corpse, a hollow parallel. Doesn't rhyme that well, but I guess it's poetry about mourning. I see. Blagoria taught our son. Good stuff. Yeah, the problem is when he's in his own territory, obviously he's... yeah, there we go. Getting more men. Ah! His wound has healed and he's become scarred. Wow, okay. So what is he doing? Growing a beard now. Hasn't that changed anything? Is he going for them? Yes, he is. Okay. Well, in that case, I should do the same thing. Split off. How much garrison do they have in here? 592. Okay, that's That will be like now 300 and something. No, I don't even get here. I want to keep their levies, like the levies from the mercenaries. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. Like we won't continue to besiege, but at least we keep the score, you know? Out in the courtyard, Stefania and Pravanek are happy at play, as all children should be. Among 13 and 14, among the usual chirps and rustling of God's creation are the happy laughs of children, and the world seems as it should. In my moments of peace, I even hear Pravanek offhandedly call Stefania's sister. I see. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Ah, we are so slow to get there. Damn it, traveling in the mountains. Ah, they're losing fast now. Oh. Should we rather let them fall here? We won't make it in time. Like, how long does it take for us to get there? 52 days. And there he goes. There he gets more. And he's coming for us as well. But I'm guessing that we will be able to... Let's get them there too. Like, they won't be here in time. I think they will be there when the battle is already over. And we do still get... Now we are defending a river crossing. We're defending in mountains. Better army commander, and so on. You see, this is... I thought this would lead into like a battle of attrition. And we are losing in a battle of attrition. We do have the gold, obviously, to dig once more into our treasury to get some yeah, again, I would like to have pikemen, I guess. I guess light footmen are also not that bad, because light footmen are better against heavy infantry. So something like them here. Pikemen and light footmen. And Arimani. Okay. Cisalpine also is relatively close, so that could be explained in roleplay terms. Yeah, it's 260. Well, I guess they will not be here in time. I can obviously... That's where I can put the marker. The question really is, will they arrive in time? That is what this is depending on. Like... Like, it will take them 13 days. Why does it take them 13 days to get here? It took us like 52 days to get there. That's a bit weird. So once he's here, the battle starts. Then he'll move on over there. And that will take him roughly like, let's say again, like 14 more days. And then it's again... So we're talking about a month until they get here. Will that battle be over by that time? I'd rather get... Even though, again, they might not be here in time, but I'd rather have some kind of... reassurance. So that's 260. Yeah, I'm gonna get stressed now, but we like it. We like being stressed. Let's put a bit more in here and get the Cisalpine Band of Tarent. The commander isn't that great. I guess that's fine. Because I think, yeah, I did not look at this, right? We did lose. We did lose the other mercenaries. Yeah, maybe I should have extended their contract. Okay. Well. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, they're actually very fast now. Why are they so fast now? Why was I so... I understand. Because I was getting away from the siege. Because that takes longer in the settings that I've made. Okay. Well, this is good now. Alright, yeah. Okay, so Pravanik is back on his feet. He's not wounded anymore, so yeah, he will duel that bastard. Boyan and I pace in lazy half circles. Okay. I guess I show him how I lift the mace. It's faltering. Well, then I show him how I lift the mace. I guess I show him how I lift the mace. It's still not doing it. Well, then I guess I take it up a notch, and there we go. And he's dead. Right. Oh, this is still... Oh, damn it! No! He came in time, but it doesn't help them. That's great. Oh, that's great. Ooh. And mid-battle, we are negotiating the contract. Seriously. Yeah, you have a purpose here, I guess. It was a failed negotiation. I see. Let's hope they don't turn on us mid-battle now. Jesus. Oh, our Knight Hennig was killed in battle. I guess we're back here. Oh dear. Vassal levy contribution, governor trade experience gain plus 10. Yeah, I think we were going down that path here because... makes sense for us as still like we're in an administrative system. Oh dear. There we are. Another victory, but another hard-earned one. And I don't think we can fight them off much longer. Maybe put Wolfioff there, so maybe he can grant us his military engineer trait when we're going back to besieging. Oh dear. Oh, it looks nice. Certainly looks nice. But again, when he comes back, he will have, I guess, again, close to 2,000 again, and then he will wipe the floor with us. So that is something to, yeah, we definitely need to, are we able to, right, so, yeah, they are standing there, at least they're not in the same, they're not running in the same direction. Ooh. At this point, even if I got, alright, okay, they're coming back, they're coming back to us, okay. I hope they're coming back to us, really. And not, like, going over there again. Because we would need our forces concentrated right now. At least we're getting the steady +1 every now and then. What's happening at court? Nothing. Just got that one again. Yeah, come to me, please. I guess with them, we just have the better numbers. No! Ah, they're going back up there again! I find a rare moment alone. Yeah, while he's at siege, giving out my usual lessons on matters both worldly and pious, but the girl seems to have something else on her mind. I've been fascinated with your illustrious house, uncle. Can you tell me some of the legends of the house of Gušić? He is somewhat of a legend himself, is he? Is he so full of himself? But I guess he is proud of his father and what he achieved. You know, when in doubt, roll the die. It's a 5, so he's telling her, oh, something of a legend myself. And it was an excellent story, you see. Will I make it in time this time? Because obviously he's coming back. And 3 months is a long time. I can assault the fort, but I don't want to lose anymore. Damn it, Adalbero. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why can't you just... Why can't I tell him, like, shy, humble, like, he shouldn't be someone that, like does something reckless like that. There are 5 daughters. Okay, so what do I do? Put enough people in here so that we continue the siege, move our own army here so that we can flexibly go in either direction wherever they attack. That sounds good. I guess we still have 592 here. So that's 200, that's 300, that's roughly 400. Do we even get there with levies? Oh yeah, okay, of course we do. Now that should be enough. Yeah. Okay, but that's now longer. 11 months now. Jesus Christ. My niece, Captain Marie? Alright. Guy's X-Men. Okay. Yeah, there we go! The stupid idiot! He's doing it again! And now, I have to wonder again if I make it in time. It's the same bloody thing again. And I mean... Here he is like defending a river crossing. So even if I get in there, I'm guessing we are not doing it. This is so bloody stupid. So the only thing we can do once more is to stand here, having him come for me, and then hoping that we will make it. It's just... I'm at a loss for words. So we need those levies here just for buffer. Probably also losing us victory points that way. So thanks very much, idiot. Why can't I say, please, don't do that? Ah. 1,800, probably going down to 2,000. Jesus Christ, I'm not sure we'll make this. Why is he standing there? Huh? Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, now we're definitely losing this. Oh, damn it. No, we're definitely losing this. Like we would have been able, I think, to barely take them on. We would have managed to do that. Mid-battle. Yes. Meanwhile, Pravanik has grown up. Hello, Pravanik. Want to see Daddy lose on the battlefield? I guess you will in a second. Oh, there we are. Now they're handing it to us. Oh, god damn it. He's coming back. He's like, hello. Alright, okay. Yeah, it's 17 guys. I don't need 17 guys. So he's already in this. He's in this. He is in this. Can I call him governor support? Yes. We have to call people now. We have to call whoever we can. I guess she's having a fight over here. What's she fighting for? Oh, she was raiding. God damn it. Yeah, they are done for. I can't. Okay. Yeah, that was a dark day, obviously. But yeah, don't run into it, please. Don't. It's really difficult when your supposed friends here, they have no... Like, they don't want to survive. They want to die. It's really hard to do anything meaningful with an AI that bad. I really have to say. It's like, thank you for nothing, Paradox. In that case. Thank you for making that nice game here, but thank you for nothing when it comes to that. Right, okay, of course. They're wiping the floor with us now. The only thing that we can do really is doing the numbers game and waiting. Okay, so he's coming here. Another wedding at court, I guess. Meanwhile, put some more money in the treasury. Maybe put as much in that we get to stress level. And Radovan is marrying again, and he's marrying his cousin. That's an interesting development. She was married to Dobroslav before, I see. And now he's marrying her. Yeah, I guess consolidating the two branches of the Trpimirovićes. I can't really host a feast here. I'm in battle. I'm doing something here. Daddy can't. Daddy's occupied. Daddy's busy with something. Okay. So, what do we have here? There's 900 of him. There's 1,600 Company of the Skull Cup. Why are they... They were not... I think we've had that before, hadn't we? Like, he is not in our war, per se. He is in the stupid thing that Svetlana started here. With her raiding. I guess. Oh no, that's Ura. Yeah, raiding him. Raiding Lord Andronicus, and that is his men. Jesus Christ. The nerve of that woman, you know what? That's... Yeah, won't succeed. Not doing that in the middle of the war. But that's dangerously close to treason. So, yeah, okay. Oh, my wife, Bozhena, has been tense lately, and when we find ourselves alone, it finally becomes apparent why. Please be honest with me, she says in a grave tone. Is there someone else? Have you taken a lover? It's a complicated question. And even... Like, even with men that tend to be honest, they would lie in that situation, I think. Just rewatched Our Friends in the North. Brilliant 90s drama, British series. And now you have one of the main characters who isn't faithful to his wife, and he is one of the good guys in the story, or at least appearing to be. And he's lying through his teeth when it comes to that. Question is always like, is he doing this? Like, why is he doing this? Is he lying to himself about this? That is the thing, right? So when you're unfaithful, when you're cheating on your wife, do you do that because you love it, you're into it, right? You want that feeling of conquering someone else or whatever. Or do you do that because you hate yourself and because you don't deem yourself worthy of your spouse, which can be the case. And in the case in Our Friends in the North, that is actually the case. I think this is interesting. Like, how would he react to this? I guess you could say, okay, his is like bravery, like he feels that he's on top of the world anyway, right? Even though, yeah, he's having setbacks currently. I'm putting the die for that one too. I'll pick that one on the 1 and 2, and that is the 3 to 6, just to reflect that he's more inclined to say, yes, he did that. Yeah. I thought you hadn't noticed. I did. So what is he doing? My wife Božena's tears hurt far worse than harsh words ever could. I stand crestfallen as she buries her face in my shirt. Josip, how could you do this? I love you, you foolish man. Božena draws a long, quivering breath. Come back to me, my beauty. Leave that fool and everything will be forgiven. Oh, I think he did not expect that at all. Like, he always thought that they were friends, that this was not anything like based on romance, and rather just the circumstances they were in and the duties that they had to do. Marrying young, having to produce children, that kind of thing. I think he's inclined in that case to say, and that would be a very spiteful reaction. And I don't think if she comes out that strong, that he would ignore that. He has his pride, of course, and everything, but this is real. This is not a performance. This is just her, and she's not saying like you have a responsibility toward your children or toward your kingdom, going behind your woman's back and so on. She's not blaming him for anything. I mean, yeah, in a way, but she's not making it about anything other than herself. He will try to seek forgiveness. Okay, that's I would have showed him. There we go. I want to improve my image as a lord and ruler. If everyone knows me as a great ruler, it will be much easier for me to achieve my ambitions. Thus, I want to be known as a great ruler because of my glory and honor, my piety and faith, the fear I strike into the hearts of my subjects and enemies. He doesn't seek the fear from his subjects, I think. Yeah, I think he wants to be seen as this glorious person. He's coming over here because he wants to just get rid of these guys, and I don't want to be in his way. Like, they are not my enemies. Weirdly. We have another dynasty legacy. Faithful magistrates. King, glory, rank, blood. I guess glory would make sense then. I guess that would make sense. Always nice to further go in that direction here, obviously. Like, we're not talking about him alone. This is like the whole Gušić trajectory. That is like what they do as a family, as a group of people across time. So yeah, I'll think about this a little. I don't need to do that right now. Obviously, it's good to have the bonuses and so on, but okay, running into our lands. Okay, well, good for you, I guess. Coming directly for them. Right. Okay. I think we're getting back on track here. No, everything is still set. Oh. Have another seneschal. Good position for our son to learn the ropes. Oh, and we even managed to separate them. Isn't that beautiful? And now he's gone. He's like, yeah, been there, done that, bye-bye. Alright. If we reach them in time, we can beat them up as well, but I guess we won't. Waldensians and Luxembourg. I don't think he has anything to do with that. He's getting some more men coming from that direction, but I think that won't help him. So we won't get him here, apparently. Like, this is taking him 10 days, and this is taking us... How can we see that here? 10 days as well. So that's apparently not working. Okay. Then we go that direction, and that will take us 10 days. Alright, okay. Oh, and we have Crusader Kings, finally! Right? It's 1107. Should have had that in 1095, 96. A Dalmatian Warrior tutor. No, we don't need a tutor for that. We have enough people that can speak the language. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's all easy now. Oh! And we managed to capture someone important. Can we do that again? Or we demand someone from his court? Princess Helene. Helene. That would be... Greeks don't pronounce the H in that case. Oh, Damiane. Like a little son. You know what? She's 10. She might still be impressionable. Force demands. Yep. My mind is already doing things, of course. We could do a Juliana with her. Oh. Well, what are they doing? They're still there. They were still there all the time. Okay. So what is happening here? Why is that one here besieged? He is having a problem. I guess we can intervene. There you go. For him. There you go there. Couldn't disband them because we were still being raided. I see. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We did it. Ah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Good stuff. Very good stuff. Now we only need to do this 3 more times. Oh dear. So, there we go. These two can go. And I'll have a look back into the Svetlana situation. She still likes me very much, right? That's, She did a whoopsie there, but probably just didn't think about the consequences. I was taking a walk with Matiahu and Pravanik when Matiahu stumbled and fell on the ground. Immediately, Pravanik rushes over to help him up. Are you okay? Pravanik asks. I think I scratched my knee, Matiahu says. Ouch. Let's get you to a physician then. What's up with Pravanik? Pravanik won't be his father. That much we can tell. Being impatient, he has the cynicism. That is kind of like a prevailing attribute, apparently, in the Gušić family. But then he's impatient and generous, and he's a playful man. Possesses a wonderfully light and cheerful heart, seeing life as a game to be enjoyed. He finds amusement in the simple things and is not easily brought down by hardship, always preferring to look on the bright side of life. Doo-dum, doo-dum, doo-dum. Good stuff. That will be fun. That will be lots of fun playing him, I guess. Does that also mean now, since he is... he's still in front, so I guess at some point we really have to promote him, influence his candidacy, and so on. There we are. So I guess we can promote him. There we go. Yeah, auto-invite is fine. Right. Let's get rid of them here. Ooh. Okay, apparently yeah, well, I guess okay, the advantage is on his side. But still. Oh, and I did not choose secondary commanders. Yeah. These poor guys here. It's like, oh, what should we do? We can't disband. Help. Son has learned East Slavonic. Good for him. All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess we take that back. You know what? I think he's going in that direction. Like, glory is his thing. His son can go in a different direction, but his thing is glory. Okay, let's get your land back. Ah, and now Warfield has died. I guess, yeah, we need to take a look into the knight situation. And we need a new court poet. I guess that is one of the cases where I could say two people can do this, like one person can do two jobs at the same time. Because being a court chronicler and then creating beautiful poems out of your chronicle, that might work. Right. Yeah, there's still Stefania. Ah, it's at 100%. Good stuff. Okay. So maybe when that is over, we can finally go ahead and do something. When it's over. A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Giano issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers As a Catholic Kralj, I am expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Jerusalem, the Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. And this is where I said, like, even though he is cynical, and even though that the game, kind of tells you that means you're a non-believer, whatever that is in that context. Like, everyone took that seriously at the time. And that's why so many people joined this. Because this thought of like, I can go to heaven. This is my ticket to heaven. I might have been a bad person in my life, but this will get me to heaven. That's a big thing. And I guess he is... Yeah, he has to, I think. He has to do this. For several reasons. Oh yeah, okay, I guess we can appoint someone. We can even appoint Plavanik? Yeah, because he's currently not inheriting anything. Oh, that would change the trajectory of the whole... of the whole Let's Play here. That would change everything. No, I don't think so. And then again... I know that the AI does it. I know that I have done that before. But this whole thing of selecting your daughter, like, you know, selecting a woman for that position, that is not really something that would have happened. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, first of all, you would not have had women joining the crusade, and the land was split afterwards. Yeah, from the direct participants. So, yeah. Right now, I'm thinking I'm going in this without the option of getting lands or whatever. Yeah. Finally! We're back at home. But you know what? I will do that now. He had so many memorable experiences. So many experiences down the line in the past few years that would have facilitate some form of change within him. Some form of change. Right? We don't know yet what that would be. But, alright, no. Where am I? This is where the option is. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll do this. And then we'll see. I will take the option that comes next, and that will tell us how Josip sees himself in this moment. What has he learned from his past? I've spent many nights turning these thoughts over in my mind. The person the world sees is not the person I know myself to be. Every whispered rumor and knowing glance has built a version of me from shadows and half-truths, a mask I never chose to wear. But I need to remain caged by their... I need not remain caged by their perceptions. To remake one's reputation requires deliberate action and the patient work of many seasons. I must sacrifice much, coin time and prestige spent on gestures that reveal my true character. If I am resolute, perhaps they will finally see me clearly. Am I prepared for this transition? I think we can redefine or ignore the latter part here. I think this is the culmination of all the things that happened. Oh, that is actually quite costly. There we go. Well, I will do it anyway. And he has become resentful. Wow. Josip is consumed by a gnawing hunger for what others possess. He is convinced the world conspires to deny him his rightful due, and this bitter delusion leads to unpredictable moods and strange behavior. Oh, wow. I thought we were getting a redemption arc here. Instead, we're going right down the drain. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. That needs some settling in. Like, where once he saw opportunity, he now sees everything he does not have. And that again is the paradox. That is his own paradoxical situation, because he has everything. He has just beaten the mighty Byzantine Empire. Like, almost by himself. Through his own means. And yet, he looks at this saying, well, the Byzantines still hold those Serbian lands. And damn them for that. And then he tried to find love. What in his mind is like, really, he wants that. He wants romance. He wants love. And instead, he found the wife of his supposed friend. And now he is with her on his little estate thing. And he's left alone. And then his wife comes and makes this pitiful display where he should feel sorry for her. Like, why should he be sorry for her anyway? This is a difficult thing to take. Oh wow. Okay. So that will now inform the way he acts from now on. More spiteful, more directed towards his egotism. While he outwardly shows this mask of power and glory, inwardly, he still feels... I guess, what is the motivator for that? What is the source of that? And I think it all boils down in the end to his own inadequacy. Like, he is not enough. He can never be enough for himself. And instead of reflecting upon this and figuring this out and saying, what can I do to change, to make it better? No. He takes the opposite route and looks at the people around him and sees only what they have that he does not. That Damjan has this beautiful wife, even though they hate each other, right? That's in his mind. That's not even there. He only sees that they are married, that they are together, that they can have children, that he can't have any more with his wife. Oh, I think he's... I will have to think about that a bit more. Yeah, I think this is where we're leading, where we're heading. Anyways, okay, so our armies are replenishing, so I guess that's what's happening here with our treasury, but I guess we need to put some more in there just to stabilize it. We can work off some stress, we can hold court, we can what? Ooh, what? I thought all of these... At least one of these. I did not look at that before. I didn't see that. I thought I had to have both these things. But I only needed the two Kraljevstvos to be able to get this. Okay. Should we do that? I kind of don't want to. Not now, at least. Because I like this idea of making Istria and Vidin here de jure. So if we get the chance, we could get Istria as well. But that's also thinking very much in game terms, right? Is that really a thought that would occur to Josip? Would also not be that easy getting the duchy. Ah, what did I do there? All right, okay, he's away. Do I have someone with a claim on his lands? No, apparently not. Ooh. Oh, beautiful split. I saw that I could have more men-at-arms here. I always start off with light footmen, because they're cheapest and I can upgrade them later if I want to. But then we just have a starting point. I guess I'll do that now. Gaining lots and lots of stress. I guess that even makes sense now, having him in this perpetual stressed state of mind. It's probably draining. It's consuming. This resentfulness is consuming him. But I guess we can lower it at least a little. Like, work off some stress, dude. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. So, with that in mind, would he go against her? She's as resentful as he is. I guess he kind of likes her. I don't think he holds a grudge against her. You want that in the end. Let's just move forward while I make up my mind. I can only imprison one anyway. Okay. A dramatic scene unfolds in my audience chamber as my friend Ban Ugra accuses Mesko, the son of Župan Mesko of Zagorje, of impregnating his daughter out of wedlock. Župan Mesko indignantly claims there is no proof of his son's guilt, and even if it was him, it is surely Ladika's fault for being a loose woman. The argument is heating up, and I must do something before things get out of hand. So that is the... Oh, it's quite pretty, isn't she? And that boy here. I mean, he would take a look at that boy and say, not really sure that he would be able to. Maybe she did that with someone else, like Stable Boy or something, and that would be even more. Well, she's not pregnant anyway, is she? I think that's the option he would take here. Her unborn child. She's not pregnant, though. Maybe she will be. And they already know that. Through whatever divination they have at their disposal. Yeah. Stop bothering me with that stuff. And then again, okay, that girl here. She's amenable, apparently. to stuff. But even then, it's very hard to seduce her. Like, for him... Why, Should he try, though? It's so petty, isn't it? Like, I'm very sorry I'm doing all these petty things. But he is petty right now. And desperate to a degree. Yeah, I guess you would have to have someone that has a trait lustful or something like that in order to be able to Yeah. In order to be able to seduce them successfully. So I've maybe should look for that outside of the game. You know, just because I don't want the number to always like be like, hey, by the way, you're forgetting something. I know. So I'm issuing these pardons here not because I don't care. Because I just want it gone. There we go. God. I can negotiate alliances. Okay. Right. Ellen of the Byzantine Empire is at our court. Choose a guardian for her. Hmm? Ah, okay. Now she's here. Do we do that ourselves? I guess we can, yeah, let our daughter do that. Convert culture, convert faith. Yes. There we go. Oh yeah, are there any alliances that are interesting to me? I don't think so. Oh, he died! He drank himself to death. Yeah, because of all his stupid decisions that he made. And now we have our niece here, who's like already doing naughty things. Do I want an alliance with her for 500? Or is that... I guess we have a lot of alliances already. I don't need that one anymore. I don't need it anymore. What is this popping up here all the time? I find Gregor and Domislava whispering together. Stifling cruel laughter, they turn to me, a shared malicious glee in their eyes. Your Grace, Gregor says with a wicked grin, we have conceived of a marvelous way to liven up the court. They want my tacit permission to start a convincing rumor that a notoriously stingy vassal has had their entire fortune devoured by a plague of rats. They wish to watch the ensuing chaos, relishing the delightful panic in their eyes as imagined creditors come calling for their due. It's petty, and he likes that. That's one of the things in his current mood. And he's like, oh yeah, show them, stupid people. It's a bit costly, though. Like, why does that cost 64 treasury? No, not for that amount of money. I can have entertainment myself. Maybe that's time we put a court jester in position, though. But we don't have really anyone suitable here. Why does that keep coming? Ah, right, okay, yeah, that's stupid. Duchy of Croatia. I guess I might as well. It's not that costly for me to do. Oh yeah, we can hold court. Let's do that. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room. Obviously distracted, I call him to get his attention. I'm sorry, Your Highness. My village in Zadar was hit by blight this year. We lost not only our crop, but our seed too. We have nothing. We shall starve without help. Glancing around my throne room again, he adds, surely you have wealth to spare? Well, I get the option to say, well, I know what to do here. No, I think the other options don't make much sense. Let's just do that then. Your Highness, my friend Ban Ugra takes the floor. I have an idea to improve taxation. You could send surveyors to question your subjects about every property. Its name, owner, extension, and value, and how many people and animals live there. Please, my Krali, allow me to oversee the matter. Your son Prevanek speaks up. I can't even say yes. Probably because I have that little treasury. Is he so petty and does that? If I want improved taxation, I can just ask for more taxes. I'll just roll for it in that case. Nah, he says it's not worth it. Generous, noble Krali, hear my plea. This petitioner is flanked by 2 guards. No, he is not. And his hands are tied securely. I recognize my prisoner, Akakios. Too long have I languished in captivity. Please show mercy and release me. Nothing is dearer to my heart than my freedom, so no price shall be too steep for it. Demand whatever you want of me, and I shall obey. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's at least... Oh, he's a charioteer. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's release him. He's already... No, he's not. Teleported back to Byzantium. A charioteer. Like, that's an interesting to have at your court, isn't it? I didn't even use the hook. Like, I guess I could use more knights again. Thomasin. Wasn't it Thomasin that helped me in that fight? But I guess I was a different Thomasin then. Yeah. Alright. Reingard has grown up and he's now part of the retinue. Good for him. He's obviously an antiquarian. So... Yeah, and I don't want the Knezzes in there. I would like my son to learn how to fight properly. So yeah, I don't want the Knezzes in there. I would like to have my son. They would be completely useless, so they should be exempt from that. And he would actually make a good addition. Like, he's in poor health anyway. Like, he shouldn't be doing that kind of thing anymore. So I guess... Wait a second, where is he now? Damn it, there he is. Invite to court and use a hook. Okay, we have our own charioteer. Well, I see that all the time now, and I click on it every time because I'm a trained monkey when it comes to this game. I guess I need to put some stuff in my treasury. Kakios arrived at your court. Yeah, so your knight. Why isn't he wearing knightly armor then? Or is that his special charioteer robes? I don't know. Yeah, he's in bad health now. The man is in bad health. And we have his daughter. Now, could I pull a Juliana on her and be able to actually recruit her to court? Wolf's drill. I don't want her to learn that. Well, I guess in a year we are going on the crusade, so there's that. In Kralj. Oh, okay. Gaining more control there, I guess that's fine. Oh, what's up with Vasilko? He's become a bit of a drunkard. And a raving maniac. Jesus Christ, we're not doing too well, are we? Everyone's having their problems. Yeah, okay, we can get up to 100, I think. 95, and then we will go for it. Tonight's feast at Split was a fairly dull affair. A matter not aided overly by my eldest daughter Dominika, deciding this was a good evening in which to deliver a lengthy sermon to the rest of the family on the importance of Catholic virtue. I tried my best to avoid rolling my eyes too many times, even as most others in the room stared longingly at their drinks or started nodding off. Dominika had at least one member of the family won over, her sister Claudia, who appeared delighted and cheered Dominika on long after the point where she otherwise might have stopped. Thank you very much. By the end of the evening, when most of the family had long since quietly retreated, the two could be seen engaging in enraptured religious debate on the other side of the hall. Yeah, okay, that's... Oh, okay, yeah, I guess they're both zealous. That makes sense then. By the way, had she gone down that path and actually ended up like a worthy general, that's the modifier you get for a woman to be able to be a knight, then we could have done this. I think that would have made sense in that case. Okay. Judike Lusurgiu of Galura wants to have my precious daughter Dominika. No, forget about it. The kings. The Kralj. You don't get to have a princess when you are a meager judiciary there over on that little island. Ah. And Georg has died. Yeah. I guess. Ah, he does have a son though. Oh, that's nice. At least they have that. They have that going for them. Good stuff. And I think for her, at 32, she would not remarry. No. Okay, yeah, we're still doing that. And then I guess we will... There's so many things that I need to wrap my head around currently. And I guess I don't, because I will let that come, right? Let the... Oh. Oh dear. What's happening now? Oh. Growing needs. Every day seems to slip away from me recently. A never-ending train of difficult decisions. My chest tightens. My fingers itch and tingle at the tips. My eyes feel too small for my skull. I need to get away, just for a little while. I need to feel the reassuring hardness of cold coin between my fingers. Something reliable, something that makes sense. Is that so much to ask? Oh dear Lord, he's not having a great time at all, is he? I will roll for that one, actually. I think that is the... Yeah, it gets to a point where he doesn't do these things consciously anymore. He will just, like, he feels so stressed that he will go for the first thing that will come to mind. Right? It's a 3. So, yeah, he takes to the bottle. There you go. Yeah, so these days he can be heard rambling in the halls, talking about all the things that he does not have, that should be his. I can't even hold Hvar anymore. I guess we grant that to a local Dalmatian noble in that case. There you go. Ugh, okay. Yeah, so that's the problem, right? Staying in that sweet spot of stress level 1 is quite difficult, actually. That's why I usually never go for any of these per stress level blah 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 modifiers, because it's so difficult to keep you in that spot, because you will always get worse and worse. Is there actually... Oh, there actually is. I did say I did not want... Oh, look at that. Little Rheingard here could step up. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Having Vasilko step back now that his health is also poor. Still a valuable asset, though. Right. Apparently there's some... Not here, though. There's a romantic plague going on. Although I can't see it. Well, I guess you can't see illnesses. Can't see them. Unless you have a microscope. She's pregnant. Good for her, I guess. Okay, what's that about? Ah, request prisoner. Xen of Voden. Alright, yeah, okay. Can have her. Do I have... No, okay, that was the last one. Alright. Okay, so I need a new Master of Horse. Maybe that's something to give Claudia, at least. Yeah, sounds nice. This Philip guy here, look at him. Sadistic, lustful, arrogant, and a torturer. He would make a perfect executioner, wouldn't he? Yes, he would be excellent at it. Let's do that. Oh yeah, let's go for the dread. Yeah, I think that's how he will rule from now on. Like, people will fear him, actually. Be afraid of his moods, his mood swings. He will not be a nice person to be around. Don't need any of these, I think, currently. Oh yeah, a Master of Raids. Well, I guess that's one of these things that kind of go well together. How is... Oh yeah, that's actually doing something for us, so we should keep it. A Master of the Hunt. Maybe you have... Oh, look at Damjan being a drunkard too. Oh, hello. There we go. I guess... No, I guess these are all ours, right? None of them look particularly Damjan to me. So sorry, mate. He will get so unbelievably mad if he ever finds out. I think he will lose it. Properly lose it. He'll come after us with his axe. Yeah, track dangerous game. Come on, we don't want to hunt like stupid little creatures. We want to hunt wolves or bunnies. And Jesus Christ, should I just create it because I can't stand to get the notification anymore? Can contact pirates. Can sell trivial titles. Gain 360 gold for that. I think I will just host a feast. And we... it's not actually great to do that here. I guess we don't have... Maybe let's have a feast in Zadar. Our hometown. Do we have someone we want to appoint as a special guest? You know what? No. We're not going to have an honorary guest. We'll take lots and lots of wine. That is our thing. That is what we're doing here. And we're looking forward to seduce someone. Well, that's it. Would he go for Domislava? Again? Like, how does he have this relationship, right? It sounds like something very petty to do, so yeah, I guess he would do that. Well, can we get more people in here? I guess we don't. Do I have rivals? No. Nah, not more people. I mean, who else is in here that would make sense for us? Like, had he gone down a different route, I might have even done romancing Bojana, these kind of things. If he had turned heroical, other, you know, not resentful. So many ifs. Okay. Let's do that. That's very petty, and I like to do petty things right now. I suppose we must. Oh, such a lovely time ahead of us. No honorary guest. I think that's the first time I'm doing that. Or I could have picked one only to humiliate them. Oh, that could have... Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so they are coming again. And your price is an insult. Alright, I declare forcefully. I could hire 2 lesser companies for such coin. Atari's tone hardens 2 lesser companies that would break and run. My fighters stand when others flee, Kali. Quality commands premium. Meet the mercenaries' gaze directly, and loyalty deserves reward beyond mere gold. I offer something few can match, an opportunity to serve a ruler worthy of your steel. Nah, but I say, okay, let's... Nah. We can do better here, and I guess we can. Oh, damn it, I need to put more coin in the treasury, and it costs me. This is not going well. Soon forgiven to your mercenaries like join independence, sense of loyal, likable. Yeah, I guess that is the better route to take in that case. I might even think about switching, going into a different focus. Yeah, I'm known for dedication to my faith. Of course I am. He's even considered a paragon of virtue at this point. Oh, if only they knew. If only they knew. Oh, look at Stanko. Blagoria's here, miming. She seems amenable. Oh yeah, that's our daughter, Helena. Right. So, all of our children come of age. Yeah, okay, that's the 2 of these guys here doing stuff. Yeah, stop doing that, you idiots. Oh, what started as an honor he's become an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Radovan. Okay. I guess we're fine with him. He's not someone that we are... apparently, we are jealous of. Ah, the wine! We cracked open the next barrel and it is all gone bad. Well, let's bring out my finer wines. Oh, I required a liquor flask. I see. In a drunken stumble, Radovan unlatched an enormous cauldron hanging over the fireplace in the middle of the feasting hall. Savory broth welled forth to cover half the room in a sea of stew. The beautiful Stefania, seated next to the cauldron, was caught by the rushing wave and loudly cursed her ruined appearance as grease ran down her face. Guests rushed to the other side of the hall as the thick mask spread greasy tendrils among skipping feet. Giving in to his insatiable hunger, Theodosius collapsed to the floor, swallowing as much as he could of the meaty mess. Jesus Christ. While Benjamin watched in utter horror, cursed this mess. Jesus Christ. I guess we should do this more often, apparently. Well, at least we're you know... This is getting worse. Jesus Christ. Oh. Why are we at 0 now? Oh, that's why it's so bad. Oh, vessel development, salary budget, military budget. I guess we need to change the whole thing. It's whenever we invest more in military, the expenses go up, apparently. Ah, Maraschino Merriment. It's that time of the year. Where we get drunk on a Maraschino. And I guess he will not miss these occasions now. There you go. Oh, there's so many things I need to do, actually. Need to look out for... Oh, what do we have here? It has been so long now since Stefania first came to court and I became her uncle. Now, seeing her as an adult, I feel a familial bond with her as if we were one blood. Stefania kneels before me in court and pledges her eternal loyalty to me as her favorite uncle. Oh, look at that. Right, okay, yeah, she is... no longer of relevance because they have a new Basileus and he is of a different dynasty. Okay. I guess we won't do a Juliana on her then. At last, Stefania is officially a woman now, and I couldn't be prouder to see her stroll confidently into court this morning with all the grace and grandeur I'd expect of one of my own. It remains to be seen if she will remain in court, but as she approaches me for the usual courtly greetings, I feel as though I'm looking at my own daughter. What an honor it is to see you, father. It takes a few gasps and murmurs from court for her to even notice her error. I mean uncle. Right. Stefania. In his current mindset, I guess he... There's things about her that he definitely likes. Obviously, she's also greedy. But she is heroical. Right? She has taken away from his stories about himself, about all the glory of his house, about his glory, and everything. She has taken away the quote-unquote right things. Like... Where he just puts this on. I don't want to say it as a show because he is actually heroical, right? But he doesn't really let himself. But she took that. And she's now hero worshipping him. And I think he likes that very much. I think we, yeah, okay. She will be now part of the family. There we go. She is a Gušić. Dear Lord. Okay, I guess we can execute that one here. Excellent results. Okay. What does that mean when it comes to... Ah, there we are. He is currently in first place. Because he has a strong claim. Close family, duchy tier. Popular opinion comes to that as well. I don't know why. By our popular opinion instead, would help him. But apparently that's the case. Yeah. I don't want him to take over, though. Like, we see him as a nice man. Probably like him. But we know that he's not Kralj material. Yeah, he can hardly cope with being a governor here. I can demand payments. From him. I guess. No, the others here, they way too little money for me to get excited. Okay. Alright, okay, we do have these things here. Should I just sell these things? Like, I don't really know what I should do with them. I have all these things. Not really any purpose for them, though. Can we actually say that... where do you do that again? Changing... That is our powerful family attribute. Ah, somewhere in here. Laws. Is there anything else we can do here? I guess we couldn't do that. Yeah, several things that are amiss for that. Manage treasury budget. There we go. Obviously costs us. Why is this? Total, like, the lower I go, I don't understand. I don't understand this. So base rate. Treasury, 53 is in the treasury. Previous budget capacity plus 72. Current budget capacity plus 40. Change is minus 32 budget capacity. So it's going down, right? That is what this means. No, that doesn't change that at all. Okay. Unallocated. Somehow feels like this wouldn't change anything at all. Alright, okay. Total 70%. Like, we could invest more, yet we don't. And that apparently does nothing. I think I'll play around with this a little. In another game, maybe. Just to get used to this, because I don't know what to do here. I don't know. My heart clenches as I see my beloved daughter Stefania staring blankly at her surroundings, once again confused and unrecognizing. She took her first steps in these very quarters, but that was long ago. What is that now? The many years spent abroad as no game. So the game now knows that she is a Gušić. The game does not know anymore that she has been an Arpad. The game knows that she's been a hostage, though. And now taking this together, like she is a Gušić, she has been a hostage, that means she must have been away from court. That's not the case. I'll talk to her, I guess. Oh. I guess we need more coin in here as well. Currently bleeding money. This is starting in 4 months. We're nearing the 2-hour mark at least. So, yeah, lots and lots of things to unpack for me before I do another one here. I have arrived in Split, seeking your confirmation of my continued appointment as Banica of Banovina of Upper Bosnia. Well, you see, at least she's come to grovel. Arrange the ceremony. My palace functionaries throng the throne room, where an endless line of imperial appointees await. Most notable of these is Banica Svetlana Svacic, who has traveled here from Rama. My vassal governs the Banovina of Upper Bosnia, a region dominated by rowdy billets and drilling troops, home to the provincial Croatians and the churches of their Christiani faith. Greedily, Banica Svetlana undergoes the rites, taking up her scepter of office and tossing a coin she swears to give loyal service. Okay. Good for you. Ah, we have the order restored in Kralj. Good stuff. I guess you go ahead and train commanders now. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, this has been a stressful episode, actually, for me. Like the whole war situation. And then, yeah, that whole situation here. That I still have to... Oh, we gain consumption. Oh, dear. Okay. Yeah. That's still something I need to wrap my head around. Like, I love the drama, obviously, but it can get too much. I mean, I will find a way of like dealing with the whole situation, and I guess it is interesting, even though you might sit there at some point and be like, yeah, why? I hate how this is going. Well, we are taking the game as it is, right? That's the prerogative here. We're not trying to storify it in a way that we are defining where the story is going. We're just interpreting what the game is giving us. And this is apparently what it is giving us. We have a family feast. Tonight's family feast in the Great Hall at Split went rather well. My daughter Helena amused everyone, constantly asking innocent questions about the dishes and the servants. Okay. I also got on really well with my son, Pramanik. He drank with me once the meal was done, and before I knew it, we were both laughing and regaling each other with stories. Is this the beginning of a new friendship? I'll roll for that, actually, because I want to leave that to chance. No, that is as close as it gets. Right. I guess I'll leave it here and think. And then next time we'll do lots and lots of stuff before we head off to Jerusalem for the crusade. So I guess I'll see you then. So cheers. Bye-bye.